Hi everyone, welcome to the channel and thank you so much for visiting me here by the corner. I really, truly appreciate you guys all. So, it's been a minute. I haven't been here for a long while, guys. Whenever there is Mercury retrograding with the planet, obviously it affects communication and I wouldn't want to be stuttering on my videos, guys. When I want to take a break and recalibrate myself. And same as everybody else should, but some people prefer not to look inward, guys. It's important for always to go inside and look inside of you guys, because if we can't really go and within and look inside ourselves, like what makes us do the things we do, we look outwards, guys, which causes a problem where people feel inadequate, that whenever they don't find it in themselves why they do the things they do, they look at other people's lives. So if you wanna do something with your life, they go out there and wanna copy your life, copy whatever you do, and suddenly somebody just wants to be you, your mini you, guys. Where that just simply means that somebody don't get a moral compass at all, guys. I think it's inherited, right? A moral compass. But then if it's not inherited, why do people feel like they can do anything they want and they can be above God, guys? People think that they can do wrong and they don't feel guilty about that. So if they lie, they don't feel guilty about it. If they gossip about other people, they don't feel guilty about it. If they steal, they don't feel guilty about it. If they unalive other people out there, they don't feel guilty about it. So you want to tell me they are from that kind of family that they do wrong to other people and they not feel guilty about all of that? Well, I wouldn't want to be that part of the family, guys. I want to be a member of that family at all, where people don't got moral compass in their lives, guys. Some people, when they do wrong, they feel so guilty that I've done something wrong, like promising somebody something and you wanna ignore that, I am gonna dodge that person and not see. You feel guilty about that and you eventually go and buy that somebody something you promised, guys, right? Moral compass. Moral compass, guys. And we need people who can feel for other people, guys. People who can put themselves in other people's shoes, guys. Where if you decide that, okay, I want to be in this kind of friendship or relationship, you be responsible for keeping your promises, guys. Some people cannot keep their promises at all, which is why it's important for us to always notice the red flags from the beginning, guys. Some people they can just live their lives and do what they want and really not encounter problems at all, guys. And they feel like they can take over the world like the Pinky and the Brain. Well, that is really not impossible, because with Pinky and the Brain they were trying to take over the world and they never did, because all they do is they try. Same as people who does witchcraft on other people, guys. If you tell yourself that, I cannot be affected by these evil eyes and witchcraft people throw at you, obviously it's not gonna touch you, right? And if you're gonna have this scared feeling in your heart, like this thing about feeding the beast. We've talked about feeding the beast, guys, right? The beast only feeds from fear, from anxiety and from low-vibing emotions, from jealousy, from hatred, and from greed and all of that. So if you want to feed the beast, go ahead. Have all those emotions that you want, guys, right? Because a whole lot of people can have all that emotions even for their own family members, guys. A lot of people want to succeed on their own. And if they see the family members making it on their own and all that, they get jealous because they don't want anybody else to shine, guys. I mean, like, we can all be stars, right? We can all be stars, guys. Stars shines no matter what. And if a star gonna shine, like, yeah, the other one is gonna come and sit next to it, and it still shines. And no star can shine better than the other star. You see. So I don't understand with people, like, when you have a family member who wants to make it in life for their family. I mean, like, we all do it for our families, guys, right? Yeah, we want our families to be at their best, right? And, like, yeah, we can just sit there and just wish, right? Yeah, we encourage our family members to do better, right? Yeah, but some family members wants to be cheered on, just them on their own and alone, be cheered on. Like, yeah, you can do it. Yeah, you can do this. Go ahead, yeah, go ahead. You're gonna win. But when it's your turn, they don't want you to shine, guys. They don't want you to shine because they think that you are going to surpass them in the way. And stars, guys. No star can shine brighter than the other one, right? And they don't realize that. So instead of cheering you on the same way that you cheer them on, they want to bring you down now, They want to bring you down to size, not even to their level, And yeah, they get jealous and hateful feelings towards you, and they make it difficult for you to, like, make it in life, move on, and, like, do stuff for your children and all that, Which is why when you start your own business and they feel like, oh, well, this person is gonna surpass me, they're gonna be more richer than me and all that, and yeah, they start sabotaging your business, guys, Even a family member can attach a spiritual husband onto you, because what they do is, the spiritual husband, they want to torment you guys, They want to take everything from you in the spirit realm, guys, Like, everything starts from the spiritual realm, guys, Your dreams, your aspirations, and all of that and whatnot. And yeah, if they be sending you this spiritual husband, yeah, they want to take your wealth away, guys. And imagine if you get the spiritual husband coming to you every night, doing whatever they want with you, whether you're a man or a woman, and in the morning you really can't fathom the fact that you have this thing that is really, really bugging you at night. And there's somebody who sends you these stuff, it's the very same person next to you. And he would come to you and ask you, what did you dream about? How was your dream? How is this and how is that? Like, they are gloating, They're rubbing it all in your face, So in a way, you would think that this person cares about me. And you tell them, like, yo, this is happening and this is what not happening and whatnot. And yeah, inside they will be laughing. Yeah, like, that's how they get the satisfaction of defeating you guys, Some families do it as a pet to one person in their family, which is why we always have this black sheep in the family, guys, They see that, oh, this black sheep is going to be successful, this black sheep is going to have plenty and abundance and all and whatnot, prosperity, and they want to bring the black sheep down. Which is why it's always like, if they be asking you a question, yeah, if they be digging and in your brains, and when I be asking you questions, and, like, you be telling them, yeah, they go in WhatsApp groups and they be talking about him. Did you hear what she said? Oh, this witchcraft is working. All these voodoo dolls are working and all that and whatnot, guys, And you are a topic of the family, And they be forgetting that the star shines, guys, next to the other guys, We can all be stars. Nobody can shine brighter than the other person, guys, And yeah, it's the same with relationships, friendships, and all of that, guys, which is important. Like, when we have dreams, we don't got to tell people about our dreams, our hopes, and our inspirations, guys, we just have to, like, hold that so people don't jinx it, which is why, like, yeah, there's this jinxing thing, like, yeah, we don't got to let people jinx our dreams and inspirations, guys, like, throw evil eye on our dreams and inspirations, guys, because we know, like, with new levels there's gonna be new devils, guys, and yeah, that's just that, just as that, like, life is beautiful on its own, guys, where, like, nowadays you can't even introduce your partner to your own family because they don't want you to be happy in any way, and they be telling you that, oh, if you're gonna go out there and date, I'm gonna wish you, I'm gonna block your relationship, I don't want you to have a love relationship in your life, which is why it's important for us to always keep our everything to ourselves, Yeah, if you find your new boo, there's no point for you to be talking about your boo in front of your family, guys, They're gonna waste your boo if you know that your family is jealous, Like, I remember, like, growing up, my mom used to always be talking about, hey, fufa and all that, So, like, fufa, like, yo, like, stay away from them, because if, like, your brothers has been jealous of you from, like, childhood age, from toddler's age, what about now? What about now? And imagine what they have been doing to you from then to now. All the failures that you've got in your life without you having to realize, oh, these people are bad for me, Some people, like, they would buy themselves super huge TV that can fill up the wall from one corner to the other corner. And when you get in a room, because they don't want you to watch it, they switch it off. Forgetting that they put this TV in their family house. So if the TV was in their own home, I would understand that, you see. So they want to bully you inside your own home, your family, childhood home, you see. Where and if you can just come in from wherever they come from, and bully you by your own home, even when they have their own childhood home. You see what I'm saying? Moral compass, guys. Some people were not really born with this thing called moral compass. They don't feel guilty for sabotaging other people at all. You see, which is why these kind of people would use animals as, yeah, their thing, part of their rituals to sacrifice other humans, guys, I don't know how they do it. If they sacrifice a person, they be using animal or, like, they, stuff like that. Like, yo, I don't want to know. I don't want to know at all. You see. But, like, yeah, some people, like, yeah, have this thing of, like, yeah, animals are animals. But animals are part of this world. They are part of nature too. Same as the dog and the tree are the same. Same as us and the animals are the same. We are the same as the ant, guys. Nobody's better than the other one. Everybody has got their own part to play in this world. So nobody's better than anyone here. Why people be thinking that I am above other people, I am godly and all that, where they don't get to see God at all for who He is. Our Father, our Lord, our God, Jesus, People feel like, yeah, these things, they don't work. These things, they don't exist. The divine laws, guys, they don't work in this world. I mean, like, they feel like, okay, I can do everything I want within the law. Yeah, the 3D law and all that. And there's nothing can happen to me. Which is why nowadays somebody can marry you and tell you, like, yo, I don't recognize this marriage, so I'm going to do whatever I want to do with my life. And not commit to the marriage. Not commit to what they said they were going to do in the first place. you see. And when they go out there, because they tell you like, yo, I don't recognize this marriage, so I'm gonna go out there and date bitches and all that, they become a 304, guys, right? They become a 304 themselves, and they go meet out with other 304s. They are hoes, guys, you know. And yeah, like that's what they do. They want to like take from the person they are with and give to the other people out there, you know, where they don't consider your feelings, they don't really consider anything, like if they break your heart or if they like hurt your feelings or like steal from you or anything like that. They think that they can steal from you and go start a life out there with your things, you see, where it's wrong, guys. Like, I respect people who, when they wanna start their own life, they finish this chapter before they jump into another chapter. So they close it really, you know, and they can move on to the next chapter. Meaning, like they can tell you like, yo, this is where it ends. Let's do it. Let's make it official and all that and whatnot. It didn't work out. Like like this is how. Like you know, and the both parties mutually agree and like they end it and they can go and start with their own things from scratch, not from their previous relationships, things, money or everything like that, guys. You know, which is why some of the relationships don't work. They don't work at all because somebody thinks that, oh, I can start things, business with this person, I can do all this thing with this person and steal everything and go start, with the other woman with these things. Well, for me, it's bad luck, you know. You can't hurt somebody, and from what they have manifested, you can't take that and go start a new life with somebody else, with somebody else's stuff. You see, you can't. Her tears, her sweat, her everything was in there. How are you gonna break her heart and leave her heart broken and take all her stuff and start with some other 304 out there? You see, some 304s like they come in the picture by, oh, I'm gonna take their husband away, I'm gonna take their wife away, or things like that. For me, a 304 can be a guy or a girl. Bottom line, a hoe is a hoe, you know. Whether like it's a man or a guy, you know. If you're at 304, you're at 304, you know. And you can't just start by like with some other people's things and like think that you're gonna make it and all that. Like how are you gonna start with somebody else's stuff, somebody else's heartbreaks, sweat and tears in your new life, in your new whatever you wanna call it? It's just not possible, right? It's not possible like for you to start afresh with somebody else, not from scratch, not from somebody else's blood, tears and sweat, guys, you know. So you can't say, oh, I'm gonna take that somebody's man because they dress well, they've got a car. You don't know what all these things comes from, guys, you know. How they were manifested, how, guys, you know. The prayers that was put in there, you know, without having to sacrifice somebody or something like that, not to unalive people, guys, you know. So like how you get them is how you're gonna lose them, you see. And this is not a curse, guys, you know. People do things, all these wrong things, and when they go out there and start a relationship, they be thinking like, oh, the woman cursed me, like, oh, my relationship was going good at first and all that, because you were cheating on that person, and what kept you guys going was cheating. After you break up the cheating, like you're on your own with your 304, right? So what pushes the relationship? Because what pushed the relationship in the first place was the two of you being naughty, you know, going in the toilet, hitting it once, and leaving it, you know, only to find out you left the baby inside there, you know, and tapping and leaving it, didn't just got to be tapping and leaving it, guys, you know, it got to be something else, a commitment based on faulty relationship, you know, where like somebody would say, oh, they cursed my relationship and all and whatnot. No, they cannot fathom the fact that their relationship was built on a false foundation, on a sandy ground, guys. So sandy that, yeah, whatever you step on fumbles and crashes down, guys. It does. And the first thing a person would do, because they do witchcraft on other people, they'll be saying, oh, they are witching me. You just gotta understand that. Or some other people, witchcraft don't work. It won't work. Whatever you go to, the voodooist, the brujeria, you go into, they will tell you, oh yeah, it's working, oh yeah, they just want money from you, right? Yeah, and sooner or later, these backfires, like, yeah, they comes to you, and you are actually the one who is cursing yourself, guys. And we should know that people who curse us are the same people around us, our family members, guys, right? Yeah, they want to do beauty spells on you. They want to, yeah, take your business down. They want to isolate you, like with their curses and hexes and all that, guys, right? And they pretend to be men of God. You see what I'm saying? After they pretend to be men of God, yeah, they go around and be telling people like, yeah, Allah wants you to come to church. Telling other women that, yo, you must come to church. I saw you in my dreams, me marrying you. So you must come to church so I can marry you. So you see, God complex, guys. It's a God complex. Anybody can go to any church they want to, if they want to. And yeah, I prefer people to pray for themselves, because churches are led by wrong people these days. Churches were built on an honest foundation, and yeah, the true leaders were removed, and yeah, the fake one, yeah, are now following, which is why I'm against a whole lot of things with the churches. And yeah, I just pray that all of that get fixed, because some people prefer to go to church, because some people prefer to be religious, some people prefer to be spiritual, like they said, many are called, but few are chosen, guys. Out of ego, a whole lot of people would do a whole lot of silly things, guys. Like, let's say you're going out with somebody's brother or somebody's little sister, and the family knows that, and when you guys go out together, like, yeah, they're never gonna benefit what they benefited from you, because now you are in a relationship. So they would start by saying, oh, this chick, yeah, this does not suit you at all, like, this is not a match for you, and all that and whatnot. You see, they see faults in your relationship before they happen, because they are the ones who's gonna be plotting and planning to plan these plots in your life, guys. All these faults they're talking about, yeah, that's what they're gonna do in your life. Which is why it's important for us to, when your heart has chosen someone you want to be with, and a family member tells you like, yo, this person is a gold digger, they're gonna go dig in your pocket and whatnot. No, this family member has been gold digging in your pocket, and they still wanna dig in your pocket, because now you have a relationship. You won't be able to dig in your pocket. Now you wanna, like, yeah, paint your partner black, so you leave them. You see, that's jealousy right there. You see, that's where the fufa continues, guys. Which is why it's important for us to, like, never really disclose anything with somebody. And fufa, guys. Especially fufa, never stops. And never really stops. Shit keeps on continuing, guys. It keeps on continuing. And, like, yeah, it's better to remove yourself, because some people are not self-aware. They think that if they are your sibling, if they are older sibling, they can do whatever they want with your life. You see, their ambition is to share whatever you have with them, but they can't share with you, right? Yeah, like, sometimes how we are raised is wrong, guys, because, like, even when you are bought an ice cream when you guys are young, or a bar of chocolate, you are told to share with your sister or to share with your brother, right? So like the sibling would think that yeah, you're always gonna be sharing with them, guys, you know. So according to them, you can share with them your money, you can share with them your boyfriend, you can share with them your house, your everything. You can share with them your business, even when they're not contributing anything in your life. So do you wanna live your life like that, sharing with people who are ungrateful, who are jealous, who are inadequate, who are incompetent fucks of this world? No, guys, you can't, right? We cannot share with anyone because, like, yeah, sharing is caring when you share in the right way, like donating to the right foundations, guys, you know, and like, yeah, to the right charity organizations, not by giving somebody who is homeless out there, who you can see that they are using drugs and you give them money in the street. Obviously, yeah, they're gonna be, yeah, dragging on them, right? So, like, yeah, to share appropriately, to do things right, you know, follow a moral compass, yeah, to really know what is right and know really, really that, yeah, you don't want to taint your good karma, guys, you know, which we call it dharma, guys, right? Because people are karmic and they are paying karma for their past lives, guys. So it's important for us to know who we associate ourselves with, guys, you know. We can associate ourselves with people who are jealous, you know, people who are hateful and all that, and say that, oh, no, I am vibing high, I am this, I am that. No, we cut the ties with people who are doing wrong, who doesn't want to change, for them to be there and sit by the corner right there and like really figure things out on their own if they really want to be karmic forever or not, you know. We give them their karma, guys, you know. Yeah, it's around the full moons, guys. The attacks has been the same. People has been attacking other people. Family members has been attacking family members. Now they just do it in groups, guys, right? Yeah, they do this ritual together now to like, yeah. Where it's really not working. It's not working. You know, when rituals are not working and when you are taking other people's money, or if you are taking other people's children, or if you are taking other people's businesses and they don't work, the energy has to go somewhere, right? And that energy is coming back to you, to your children, to your business, to everything that you love, that you have been attacking these other people with. So you see, whatever you are sending out is like more like attacking yourself. So all I can say is, yeah, bring them on. I dare you. Keep on attacking. Bring your best one. Yeah, hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Again, hit me with your best shot. Come on, yeah. Family or not. Hit me with your best